Hi, this is Greg again. I wanted to talk a little bit about 619, the goals of the course, and then the purposes of some of the assignments. So, the goal of the course is essentially to familiarize you with some of the big ideas that are impacting educational technology. Names, concepts, technology specific events. This is not to give you the in depth scholar's knowledge of a very focused and specific field. The point as an educator, as many of you are, either K through 12 or working with business as a trainer or working as an instructional designer or even as a consultant or a coach or higher education, as an educator, you are out in the field and you are interacting with students, with parents, with customers, clients, policymakers, the school board, other colleagues, other teachers. You're interacting with people who have all of these perceptions about education. Now, in order to effectively and intelligently engage these people in conversation, especially about educational technology, which, after all, is the emphasis of your degree, correct? In order to engage them, we need to know the big ideas and the big thinkers. So, our goal here is to expose and engage each quarter on a different theme, a different focus. So, those are the general goals of the course. The specific goals of this course, as I indicated in another video, are to focus on search information in Google. There is no way that we can talk about educational technology or technology in the classroom without talking about Google. It just is not going to happen. Everybody's going to talk about Google. So you need to know a little bit more about search and information in Google in order to engage intelligently on these issues. Okay, part two. Yay, part two. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm really excited about this class. The assignments for this class are shorter than they normally would be during the 10-week course. I don't have a long paper in this course. This does not mean that my expectations for the quality of your writing has decreased. No, it actually has increased. My expectations are higher because you're going to be writing shorter pieces. That means they need to be powerful. That means they need to be eloquent. That means they need to have punch. They need to be interesting and engaging. You need to use support from your sources and documentation. Okay? So, the assignments, the blogs, essentially you're practicing public writing, performative writing, where you use sources in an interesting and engaging manner to support your argument. You're engaging as a public intellectual, and this is in part practice for when you will speak to others outside of academia, but it is also in terms of speaking to your colleagues and me and other faculty and your peers. Ideally, you will become so addicted to blogging that you will be typing up all of the time and you will engage as a public intellectual on educational technology and you'll become a leader and a forefront commentator that everybody links to and is interested in. If that doesn't happen and there's 40 followers, then huzzah, you have more power than most of the bloggers already do online. Second thing, digital citizenship. We talk about digital citizenship, but we also need to practice it and we need to demonstrate it. As we all know, it is very easy, very, very easy to talk, 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 talk. But it is very difficult to actually follow through on what we discuss. If we intend to encourage our students to be quality digital citizens, to be engaged digital citizens, and to be intelligent digital citizens who make responsible choices, then we need to demonstrate that ourselves. So, part of your grade for this class is based around the concepts of digital citizenship. Look at the blog, it's fully laid out. Finally, your 3 persuasive letters. This is where I want to see your writing float, sparkle, knock me over, knock my socks off. What you will do is you will choose 3 different specific audiences, and these can be individuals such as your principal, these could be groups such as the school board, or this could be a focused population such as, say, the readers of the NEA magazine for the state of Oregon. You will then compose to specific guidelines, meeting specific guidelines as laid on the assignment, of a specific length, a persuasive letter, where you discuss the impact of Google and or information from things that you have learned this term and how it possibly could or should affect and or cause changes or that your school or system or your institution or your business should effect changes based on what you have learned. In other words, your knowledge from this class is a lever. The, the lovely little persuasive piece is the fulcrum. Move stuff. Do things. Don't just think about it. Action. Looking forward to see what you have to produce. I'm really excited to see how y'all respond to this discussion of search and information. Curious about your impression of Gleick's writing style as compared to Levy, as compared to the book on search. Really want to see what you have to say. More importantly, I'm really interested in seeing how you compare and contrast with your diverse educational and learning experiences. It's gonna be a good one. I'm positive about this. Looking forward to it. See you in the blogosphere.